Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Weekend Update, Friday, November 22nd. We are just flying around. Really is starting to feel like the holidays with a little bit of that nip in the air, but hopefully everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving and some fun times ahead. We have had a big week at Samson here. So many great things have gone on. A lot of great things upcoming, but let's dive into all the fun stuff going on. First thing, before we get into all the other great stuff, we love to test our market updates first. We're going to see what's going on with that market out there, take the temperature of it. We're a couple of weeks post-election now, kind of see where we're at. Showings way up this week. This is crazy for the middle of November. I love that. 14.5% more showings across the DMV. It's a big number in 20,000. You know, that's like 1,500 more showings this week than the week before. So I love that. Contracts down 2.3%. Not too big of a needle there. Our new listings down 8%. That's about 80 listings less this week. That's okay. Our active listings, 17.5% more inventory than we had this year. Right now, the more inventory than we had last year at this time. So it's still a good number. It's about the same as it was a week ago. So good stuff. I love more showings out there. Even though no improvement in interest rates, we're still seeing more people out there looking around, which leads to good activity. So I love that part of it. Down our North Central Virginia region, down 3.7% showings. That's pretty flat, in a sample size just under 5,000. 18% more contracts. So it's funny, we had less people looking, but 18% more contracts. So I like that ratio. Those are good things there. New listings down 16.6%. But again, on 311, it's about 40 listings. It's probably like 350 last week. So not too big of a deal there. Active listings, still 10% more inventory than last year at this time. But that number is getting smaller. It is getting smaller, the inventory on the market in North Central Virginia. Our Baltimore metro region, pretty flat on showings, almost exactly the same as last week. Our purchase contracts up 2%, so that's pretty flat. It's about 15 contracts. New listings pretty flat. Active listings pretty flat from week to week, still 13.5% more than at this point than last year at this time. So still good, but that number is shrinking a little bit again there. So we love some more inventory here. We're getting into what I love to say, but we kind of acknowledge as our slowest 6 weeks of the year is from right before Thanksgiving till January 1, as far as new listings on the market, more activity, that kind of stuff. So I'd love to see those showings pick up and listings stay out there. Let's keep going strong until the end of the year. Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, remember this is our smallest sample size by a good bit here, so I couldn't get thrown off with percentages, but just 2% less in showings, so pretty flat. 6% less in contracts. That's like 12 contracts, though, not a big deal. New listings, 158. It's 9% more than a week ago, so that's good news. And then active listings, 1,577. It's about 17.5% more than at this point last year. So about the same as last week, though. We're still trending about 18% more active inventory than there was a year ago. So love all those numbers. Good stuff. Got a good, healthy market that we're staying fresh, as we move through November into the holidays. Our top performers for last week, our rock stars, some great names on this list. Top performers by volume. Victoria Zhao, fantastic job. Great job, Victoria. Heather Skowronsky, great job. Cindy Wang, Michele Gibson, and John Madden. John, you're a blast from the past there. Great agent of ours. Actually coached his son back at Oakton back in the day, Mr. Connor. Great little cornerback for me. Top performers in transactions. Victoria Zhao, number one. Heather Skowronsky, sorry about that, Heather. Ritu Desai, one of our OGs. Kerri Ralston and Keysha Washington, both out of the Gainesville office, crushing it, 4th and 5th. Awesome job to our top individuals. Top teams last week in volume. Carolyn Young Homes, the wonderful Carolyn Young. Not only was a great guest in our sales meeting, her team also crushed it. Number 1 in volume last week. Casey Samson team, number 2. One South Realty Group, number 3. One Street Company, number 4. And Carolyn Young and Perfect Choice, number 5. Fantastic job by our top teams last week. Top teams and transactions last week. Carolyn Young Homes, number 1. Casey Samson team, number 2. One South Realty Group, number 3. One Street Company, number 4. And Perfect Choice, number 5. Great job by 5 fantastic teams last week all over our footprint. All right, announcements to save the dates. Make this one big, Zach. I want everybody to see this bad boy. Look at this. I buried the lead a little bit. So I was running some numbers on market share, guys, and this was up to date as of the 13th. In the whole DMV, now we're going to edit this graphic, we're going to add in all the counties and cities, but this is basically Fredericksburg to Baltimore. So the whole DMV area, Northern Virginia, Southern Maryland, Washington, D.C. To date, we sold 10,400 homes in that region. We're beating Long and Foster, Compass, EXP, Pearson, and the rest of the top 10 you can see there. That is awesome. This is not just a Northern Virginia number where we've been number one. This is the whole DMV, and I'm just so proud of that. I mean, that's fantastic. We're going to get this out to everybody, and you guys are going to be able to share this all over to everybody, and I want to see this blowing up social media. Now, we'll get an end of the year number too, but once I ran these numbers, I was just too excited about it. I couldn't keep it hidden any longer. So let's get it out there. Let's let everybody know. By the end of the year, we'll probably even pull even further away in that number. So I'm excited and want to get that out to everybody. So number one in the DMV in sales so far year to date. Great stuff. You guys saw this announcement probably yesterday, and we put it all over social Wednesday and Thursday. But the Fox Homes teams, Devin and Dustin Fox, just fantastic pros. Great individuals, great people, run a great team, and Dustin is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to marketing. He's going to teach some classes with us. He taught at TPT Takeover last year. Unfortunately, he was out teaching in BAM in Vegas, so he couldn't teach this year, but he's great on the Google, the Facebook ads, the Google ads, how to use reviews, video for his agents, ChatGPT, AI, so many great stuff. Dustin is a master marketer. I know he's going to bring a lot of that great knowledge to us. Devin helps run that team tight like a drum, and while Dustin's out there creating all the ideas, Devin's the brains behind the operation for sure. But great people, we're so excited to have them. Make sure you reach out and welcome them to our Samson family for sure. They are looking to grow their team as well. As we said in the video, we did a full video interview we'll release here in the next couple days. Get to know them better, get to know what's all going on with them. But they are looking to grow their team, so if you are interested in that, I'd encourage you to reach out to the Foxes, and they would love to talk to you for sure. So, Lynn's been doing a great fourth quarter challenge. We've got monthly winners and an overall winner. Congratulations to the wonderful Cindy Fox out of Lake Ridge. She was our October winner. Our runners-up, we tied Denise DeJerf Carter. I mess up your name every time, Denise. It's so embarrassing. And Kanzada Colden from the Bowie office. Great job to our winners and runners-up. Fantastic stuff. Really proud of you all. Keep it going. You guys are going to see the fruits of this labor in the first quarter next year. So keep on that challenge. If you don't know about the challenge, go to the customer or go to the Cardinal Nest, scan that code right now, or go to the Cardinal Nest, go to the resources section. You can find on the education section, with Lynn Hamilton and our fourth quarter challenge there. But I encourage you to dive in. You get points for different activities. And the real win is not just me announcing you were the winner, but the fruit of your labor coming out the first quarter of next year and seeing all the great business and how your 2025 is going to be amazing. We jumped off the bridge. We had a fantastic Wednesday sales meeting. We did our first company-wide sales meeting by Zoom. We had about 225 of you in there most of the day. It was fantastic. I really loved that we could join the conversation. We could have some great. We were able to have Jason Shepherdike in, Carolyn Young, you could see there. Carrie Lindsay and Jerry Berry joined us as well. We had a lot of great input from agents on what's going on with their listings, open houses, how they were getting leads. It was fantastic. I was really encouraged by it. I think we're going to stick to this format for our company-wide meeting for sure. Maybe as we turn the calendar into December and January, some opportunities for some more meetings now that we've kind of pulled the cord back on this, group-wide Zoom and how we can make it look good and work good. So I loved it. Thank you all for jumping in. Hopefully you all are encouraged and jump in next time if you didn't. One thing that may encourage you is this. I love the Cardinal closings, our top performers, and our new agents, and I love it. It was a lot. It was 25, 30, 40 minutes of us going through all the names. So we cut that all out. It was all meet, all conversation for an hour, 15 minutes in our meeting. We did great videos. Justin did a great job editing these, making them look beautiful. Sarah and I got in here, weekend update style. We went through all the names, thanked them all. So we have 3 separate videos out there. I'd encourage you to watch those, see who was great, see who did Cardinal, and see our new family members there. So really encouraging. Check out those videos. You can see those. We're going to keep putting those out every month for Cardinal closings, new agents, and our top performers every month, those videos. So awesome stuff. Week of giving, it's almost over, but even if you missed out, guys, you can always use these. You've got the Amazon links. You've got this QR code here. We want to help 500 kids. 500 kids get some presents this year. That's not too much to ask, right? That's if 1 out of every 10 of you donate a present. Some of you guys may do more, hopefully. But use that link. You can have ship it to the office here. We're going to fill Sarah's room with tons of presents. We're already got a good start. So her 16-year-old son, Kaysen's helping out to organize it and keep the store going and all that kind of stuff. So thanks to Kaysen. And everybody, I'd encourage you to give what you can this holiday season. Holiday parties. We're excited to announce these. Some of them Some of your local offices will do some of these and not on this list. These are the ones that we organize here at Samson. Sarah and I are committed to going here. Some of our leadership team, we're going to get as many of our leadership team and people as possible to get to these. So starting in Wednesday in Richmond on December 4th through Gainesville on the 19th. I think there's 12 or 13 parties there in 15 days, so we will be busy. It's going to be great. I can't wait. But look for more details on the Cardinal Nest. A lot of them are potlucks, so you can bring something. A lot of them are white elephants. White elephants, super fun, great time. We always get in there and play with everybody as well, so it's fantastic. So I'd encourage you, even if it's not your office doing the party, go. Grab some friends. We try to keep them all over the region so that everybody can get to a party within 20 or 30 minutes of where their home office is. December 18th is going to be our next for sure live sales meeting. If we get get excited and try to do something else, I'll let you guys know. But for sure, December 18th, Wednesday, 9 a.m. I moved them to 9 a.m. as well because I felt like it was easier for people to do it 9 to 10 and then get on with their day. When you do it 10 to 11 or 10 to 11:30, it's kind of like you've kind of blocked off that whole morning. But if you're going to be from home or you're going to be from your home office or the office, you can get to that computer at 9 a.m. It's a little bit easier to get through, and let's get through the great sales meeting and still have most of our day. So I'm trying to make it so everybody can participate as much as possible. Plan your appointments now. Start them at 10:30. Join the meeting and really join in that great knowledge. We had some great tips dropped from Jason and Carolyn and lots of our agents. So I loved it. Loved it. Lunch and learns all over the place. Continue to go to joinsamson.com. Go to a virtual lunch and learn. Go to an in-person. Set up a one-on-one. We also have live webinars you can do online as well with our great recruiting team. So please continue to encourage them to come meet with us. We are growing our family in great ways. You saw the Fox Homes team earlier and many more coming soon. You do get recruiting rewards and bonuses when you recruit them over. All right. Last big thing we want to dive into here is our contract trends. 104 contracts we evaluated last week. Our list price one is that top left one. I love that. So lower than list price, 63% in West Virginia, only 12% and higher than list price. So we're still seeing lower prices in West Virginia compared to contract price. In Virginia, we had 18% that were list price. So we had 36% higher than list, 46% lower. So interesting that you're either higher or lower, but a bigger chunk above list price in Virginia. Maryland, D.C., it's almost third, a little bit higher in the black, which is the 46% lower than list. So we are seeing some stuff going on below list. If you look over, you see, about a third of people are getting seller subsidies on that top right. About 3/4 of people are getting contingencies when it comes to financing contingency, appraisal contingency, those blue lines there. Home inspection contingency looks like it's getting in about 85% of the time in some of those areas. So that's good news for our buyers out there at least. Now, I'll bet you that 16% and 14%, the ones that aren't getting it are the ones that price the home effectively. They're getting contracts that first week, and it's a high leverage situation. On the right there, last couple things I want to look at is that days on market in the middle. West Virginia had none, 0 to 7 days. We had 37% that were longer than 22 days, and the rest of them were all in that 8 to 21 mid spot. For Virginia and Maryland, D.C., the numbers look really similar. That black, 30% in Virginia, 39% Maryland, D.C. as far as less than 7 days. Those are probably the ones that went over list price as well. About 22% that went in that mid-range. And then about half in Virginia were long and 40% and 39% in Maryland were long. So good stuff there. Price your home effectively, you get the best terms as a listing agent. Buyers, you get all your contingencies. If you come in later, you can come lower and you get it past 7 days on the market. Buyer agency commission. I love this. 98% still got buyer agency commission. Awesome stuff. That's with a lot of them still going on that first weekend on the market. And then 93% of those deals got 2% or more. So good stuff. Still getting our buyer agents paid. And we've got a good back and forth where buyers and sellers seem to be okay with the commissions being in the contract. We got a lot of feedback and a lot of conversation about that in the sales meeting. If you did miss the sales meeting, you can still go back and watch it on the Zoom. It still comes out really good, really easy watch. And the conversation does stay good the whole time and upbeat. It's fantastic. Less Sarah and I, more of everybody else. That's what I was going for on that. That's okay, Sarah. Don't get too offended. HQ news in December. We've got Richmond on the 4th, White Marshall on the 11th. Excited to close out the year strong with our HQDUs. Remember Zillow Showcase. I saw a thread in our Facebook group. Tons of great feedback on Zillow Showcase. In the sales meeting, I had a bunch of people like, just do it. It was great. $250. You want to get that listing sold. You want to get top dollar. You want to get more referrals. You want to get more business. Zillow Showcase. It is a great way to go to advertise your listing. We have a fantastic deal at Samson, so we're revolving around that. Our schedule for next week. Monday, it's a little short, got Thanksgiving week. Get your weekly boost with Lynn Hamilton. Excited about that. Monday morning. Print marketing class. Skyslope training on Tuesday. Skip to Friday. I don't know. I guess last I'm going to do this fast track commercial training. We'll see. And Friday financing with First Heritage on Friday as well. After Thanksgiving, a sneak peek, which will go on afterwards, is group coaching with Stephanie Brock on Tuesday the 3rd. Bold Trail Basics. Their classes will pick up with Will that week. Basics on Tuesday with Will. We've got a certified, if you're interested in being a Samson Plus coach, interest meeting Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Richard's always looking for great coaches. If you want to be a certified coach, you'd have to go through a certification class, but could be a good opportunity there. Skyslope training Tuesday afternoon. We have HQDU all day Wednesday the 4th. Bold Trail class on landing and squeeze pages Wednesday. Holiday party in Richmond Wednesday night after the HQDU. You know, I'm no dummy. If we're going to be down there all day, let's do the holiday party that day, right? Thursday, the campaigns and hashtags class with Bold Trail. Master Your Marketing with Lynn. She's going to teach about open houses Thursday. Always a great class. Thursday afternoon, we have the holiday party in Alexandria. Excited for that one. That's always a fun time. And then Friday, contract training with Wendy Dean in the morning. And Lofty Basics with Stephanie Burke Friday at 11 on the 6th. Great stuff. Guys, I want to continue to thank you so much for closing with Cardinal Title Group. Your amazing support here at Samson Properties. You know, we're doing something new here. I really want to encourage you to comment on what's going on YouTube or in the Facebook group. I'd love to hear what you have to say. What's going great? What are you loving about the sales meetings? What are you loving about the update? What more would you like to see? You know, we want to make everything better here. I think hopefully you guys can see that. But throw it in the comments, exchange with each other, say what's going great. Say if you loved the class and encourage others to come, or you know, you want to go to a holiday party, whatever it is. We'd love to see those comments. Guys, we're growing so much at Samson Properties in such a positive way, and it's all you all. Number 1 in the DMV year to date. I remember standing in a room, oh man, I'm going to have to set some on a moment here, in National Harbor, in the room next to the next to our main office. We rented out the little conference room next door, and we were all crammed in there for a Maryland sales meeting, and I put up a chart, and it was silly to even put it up, but we were 7th in the DMV in sales. And I was like, God, someday, a couple years, maybe we'll be 5th or 6th or maybe 3rd or 4th, you know? I was like, we'll never be 1st. I mean, you know, it's way over here. And it's crazy, right? Now we're number 1 in the DMV. You know, everybody's like, oh, you're just a Virginia. No, DMV number 1. And it's all you fantastic realtors out there doing it. Continue to do a great job. Showing everybody around this is a great place to be and they want to join. I stopped just short of crying there, just in case anybody's wondering. But super proud of everything you guys are doing. I'm super thankful this holiday season. We talk about it, Happy Thanksgiving. You know, to be doing a job and working with so many great people that are working hard to build a great company. And this Sam fam, I'm so proud of. So proud that you guys let me be a part of it and help lead it. And, you know, I'm proud of what we're growing here together. So be thankful. Have a great Thanksgiving next week. Probably won't see many of you next week in the couple days we're at the office, but hopefully see you all in December all over the holiday parties and the trainings and the HQDUs and all the great stuff we have going on. But I am going to send out an update after Thanksgiving, so you won't be too sick of me. But everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. Enjoy that time with your family. So many of us are going through sickness or passings or other things during this time period. And just be thankful for the great family and all the great things that God blesses us all with. And so thankful for all of you during this holiday season. So happy Thanksgiving. See you all next week and all around our footprint in December. Take care.